Hey guys, it's James here. Welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. As you seen from my video last night, if you watched it, I was having a real think about how much stuff, how many movies are in my collection, how many I'll actually watch and things like that. And I went through and a lot of people suggested throwing, get rid of movies that you don't keep to limit your collection. Now, I agree with that and I disagree with that in just a couple of ways. And the one thing is that I like to, shall we say, if I fancy a movie, I want to watch it there and then. Not all of the movies in my collection have I watched, no way, because there's too many of them. And I've just picked them up because I fancied them at the time. See, this one here, I don't know if I've shown you this one that I picked up. I'm pretty sure I have, but that's Fever, and that's a DVD, and that's looking like a really post-apocalyptic, and I really want to watch that. And I haven't watched it yet, not because I don't want to, because I've just not had the time, but one night I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to watch it. So that's why I like to do it. So I tend to keep all my movies, to be honest with you, whether that's keeping them within the cases and in boxes, whether it's trying to pack in a wee bit more space, but I think I'm reaching the limit of the space that I've got now, so I think I have to maybe consider that a little bit, even a bit more. So this week, as you know, and if you watched my video about a few nights ago, I picked up two movies in the HMV Arrow release, buy one get one free, and I was really looking forward to the Andromeda Strain, because someone said that was in the buy one get one free even though it's just out. So I picked that up and I watched that. Excellent copy. Now, my initial thoughts on it were it's a really good transfer, but there are some scenes in this that I don't think they've been able to remaster, and that's the ones where they have a black border and there's little screens in there. There's some bits in there that I just don't think they've managed to remaster, and they're best transfer there is out there, certainly, but I don't know whether they had a bit of issue fixing that or whether it was just that they couldn't do anything with it because they didn't have the footage or something like that. But there you go. So again, I watched this all the way through. Perfect. I do like the artwork on this side. I've had a look at the artwork. See, there's a disc there. And I have had a look at the reverse artwork on that one, so I don't know if you can see that alright. But I don't particularly like the shall we say, the reverse artwork on this one. Definitely prefer the one that's on this side. And I also seen the wee booklet, and you know what I like about the wee booklet, and I like about the wee thing. See here, it's all in the 1970s lettering that the actual film's shown in, and even the little booklet, all the way through, it's got that type of lettering. See what I mean? Right. It says restoration. Andromeda should be seriously restored by other firms. Its original 35 camera was scanned in 4K resolution. I'm just reading a bit about the restoration there. I just wonder if they can let me, if anyone knows, if they were able to restore that bit. But that bit was a little bit disappointing in terms of the transfer. But maybe there was nothing they could do about that. So again, great release. I'm very happy to pick that one up. Now, as I was getting that one, so it's $14.99, buy one get one free. So picked that one up, and I picked up this other one because this again seemed my type of thing, and it's the Endless. So I haven't watched this one yet, but I will do. And this one has got the Blu-ray and the two Blu-rays. It's got two Blu-rays, isn't it? Two Blu-rays, a Blu-ray and a Blu-ray special feature. Again, a nice booklet there. Some nice artwork. I haven't actually looked at the reverse of this one yet. It's very similar. Yeah, very similar. And it's got a slipcover. So for £15, I say collecting on a budget, but for me, a brand new Arrow release for £7.50, that is a budget buy. And to pick up the Endless again for £7.50, that's a budget buy to me. And they're so very happy with those two. I also seen on eBay last week a very good 4K box set for £14.99. I was thinking, is it only the 4K discs? What's the catch? So I bought it and I picked it up, and that is this box set here. It contains Assassin's Creed, The Martian, Kingsman, Secret Service and Prometheus. So what was quite good about this is I already had Prometheus on 4K already, and if you trade that in you get an £8 voucher. So I thought, right, okay, if I get the 4 box set, I'll take this one and then I'll trade in the Prometheus and I'll get £8 back anyway, so it'll only cost me £7. I've also got the Martian on Blu-ray, so I traded that in and got a quid. And I've also got Kingsman and Secret Service. I can get another £1.50 for that, but I couldn't actually find it, you know, with my setup there. So that can get traded in as well. And I haven't got Assassin's Creed. So I bet, so for the £15, I've got £11.50 or something. I'll get £11.50 back in a voucher or something like that. And what I like about these ones is that it's the individual cases. They've all got the individual cases there, so it's not like the Planet of the Apes trilogy where you haven't got an individual case in there. So that one there's Prometheus, Assassin's Creed. Again, nice discs. I actually haven't seen this movie, so I don't know what it's like. I've never heard anything about it. I know it's based on obviously the game, but I haven't heard anything about that. And I've also got the second one of this in 4K Steelbook already, so delighted to get that one in 4K. And I really enjoy that movie, so happy to get that one there. And what the best bit about this one is, the best bit, I don't know if all of the 4Ks are like this, maybe somebody can tell me. It's The Martian, and I really wanted this on 4K because I can imagine it looks brilliant. I haven't watched it yet, but the other thing is it's a 3-disc set. It's extended, in the Martian extended edition, so it's obviously longer than the original, which I don't think I've seen yet. So it's got the Martian extended edition on Blu-ray, disc 1 and disc 2, and the 4K is also the extended edition, so 3 discs in there. So for £15, that's an absolute bargain. I thought so. I did spend £30 this week on these, but I think for what I got, that was a pretty decent deal. I also had some vouchers from CX because, as you know, for all my tradings, etc., I do that. And I picked up this one, and it's got Bruce Willis and Henry Cavill in it, and it says rental copy of Cold Light of Day for 50p. Thought it was worth the risk. And oh yeah, there's my receipt. And I picked that one up too. So I don't know anything about this one either, but there you go. I also picked up, again, this is what the guy who said, I said maybe I should stop picking up the 50p ones, but I actually like the cover of this one, and it's Rutger Hauer and Barbarossa. And again, I actually quite like the look of this. This might be a good film. So if anyone has got any thoughts on them, let me know. And what else did I pick up in my budgets, shall we say? My budgets. Oh yeah, I've seen this movie and I actually really enjoyed it with Cameron Diaz, and that's the box. So for 50p again I took that. So that's pretty much budget. What, 350p Blu-rays? Oh yeah, a fourth one, The Experiment with Adrian Brody and Forrest Whitaker. So again, so picked that one up too. I was also very kindly sent from Ian Hughes. He sent me a copy of Stone with Edward Norton and Robert De Niro. So it looks like a gangster type of movie, prison movie. So I picked that as and also Mila Jovovich. So I'm happy with that again. So he sent me that. Thank you very much, Ian. And he also sent me a copy of the Spiderwick Chronicles. I've got something for him, and I will post it for him. I've probably got one or two others for him too. So there you go. And who else sent me one? Roy Barrett. He also sent me this one, the explosive double pack of the Hooligan. It's ID2, so it's got the original and the sequel. And again, I've never seen these, so one time I will get round to watching these. See, when I retire, I'm going to have a great time watching all these movies on there. And another budget one, I have seen this movie quite a few times, and although it's CGI, I actually really enjoy it, and that's Stealth. So, like that, Jock Lucas, Jessica Biel, and Jamie Foxx as well. So again, welcome to the revolution. So this is an older one, you can see that. you know, happy with that again for 50p. I also picked up a few others. What else did I pick up? Here, let's have a look. Oh yeah, I picked up this one. I actually quite really like this movie with Keanu Reeves and Morgan Freeman. It's one of his earlier ones, I think. I'm pretty sure it's one of his earlier ones. And it's enjoyable. It's about a scientist that's trying to make some clean energy, and somebody's trying to steal it, and there's a bad guy, and there's a whole sinister plot to steal that way clean energy for nefarious purposes, shall we say. So from the director of The Fugitive, so must be around about then. So again, I quite enjoy that one, so I picked that one up. Yeah, see, all of these ones, I never spent any money. I used my vouchers that I'd saved up. I've still got about £5 or £6 left. And by next week, if I do go out hunting and find other ones in charity shops to trade in, I'll probably have another few to do it. I've never actually seen this movie the whole way through, and I don't know why. So I'm going to pick this one up. It's Peter O'Toole, isn't it? In Lawrence of Arabia, and that's one of the 50th anniversary of Universal. Fortunately, I didn't have a slip, but never mind. What's that? Oh, it's got a digital code. So this one's got the feature disc. It says, really, and a bonus disc. So yeah, nice. Happy to pick that one up as well. Again, another movie that I've not seen, and it just happened to be there as well, was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And again, I've not seen this one either. This one's just a single one. Again, it's part of the Universal 50th anniversary. And I picked that one up too. Ooh. And I forgot to pick this one. This is probably the best. This one, I'll watch this film all the time. Probably best for saving in February. I know there's a 4K of it out, but for £4 I'll take that for now. And if the 4K comes up at some point, you know, like later on, I'll probably pick that one up as well. I did see it on Zoom for £10, but I just didn't have the money at the time. And I was like, okay, since this is a voucher, I may as well pick this up just now, and I can always upgrade to the 4K later. The other thing as well, I've noticed my Xbox One S with Andromeda Strain, it did upgrade it to 4K. So maybe when I'm using my One S, it is upgrading Blu-rays to 4K. The reason I noticed that is I've got my Blu-ray player down the bottom, and I put the original Andromeda Strain in there, and obviously the newer one, the original Andromeda Strain Blu-ray, and I was switching between things, see if I can notice significant difference in the picture quality. And right away I noticed this one, there's something wrong with my Blu-ray player, because this picture looks absolutely shocking compared to the new Andromeda Strain. So it wasn't just the upgrade from Arrow, it was the fact that the Xbox One S is upscaling it to 4K as well. So I think my Blu-ray player is, shall we say, defunct for now, and I'll stick with the Xbox One S until I eventually upgrade to a standalone 4K player on there. So as I say, if you've not seen Groundhog Day, absolute hilarity movie. I think it's probably this Ghostbusters is the best movie. This is probably his second best, I would say. I know there's stripes in that, but after I watch that, I prefer that one. And there, I also picked up just a wee generic £1, shall we say, Sean Bean Clean Skin. I think I've seen it. I don't think it was particularly memorable, but I couldn't remember it, and it's a triple one for £1, so I took it. I also picked up another classic Stallone one, Tango and Cash with Kurt Russell. So great one, the buddy cop movie, shall we say, the traditional buddy cop movie. So I picked that one up too. And finally, I picked up Cabin in the Woods. I haven't actually seen this before. And you know what, this is the thing, when you buy Blu-ray second hand, you look at that, it says on the back, £12.80 from HMV at one point, this was. So there you go. I know I did buy those 4Ks new, but for £15, that's an absolute bargain, I felt. And same with the Arrows for £7.50. each on there. So that's my pickups for the week. Again, if you want to have any thoughts on my previous video, this one, if you do want to subscribe, appreciate it. I've got 242 now, so I seem to be going up quite regularly, and people seem to be enjoying what I'm doing. Do you prefer hunting videos? Do you prefer pickup videos? Do you prefer what I done last night? Let me know. And if you have got any comments, appreciate it. I wouldn't mind if you give the video a thumbs up, because it gets a wee bit higher up the rankings, so more people can watch. And that's what we want. Okay. Cheers for that, guys, and thank you very much for watching.